Good day everyone, I am your teacher for today, Jerry A. Pariscal, and our topic for this day is distance formula in a coordinate plane. So, let's start. Our learning objective is to learn how to calculate the distance between 2 points in a coordinate plane. Let's go to distance formula. What is distance formula? Given the 2 points, quantity of x sub 1, y sub 1, and quantity of x sub 2, y sub 2, the distance between these points is given by the formula d or distance is equal to square root of quantity x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus quantity of y sub 1 minus y sub 2 squared. Then remember to pick which point is first and which is the second. The diagram below shows the relationship between the distance formula and the coordinates of two endpoints of a line segment. This is used to find the length of a segment given its endpoints. So here is the diagram, and this first point is our first coordinate, which has x sub 1 and y sub 1, and the second point, which has the x sub 2 and y sub 2. Using this distance formula, you can get the distance or the length of the line segment. So again, distance formula is equal to square root of quantity x sub 1 minus x sub 2 squared plus the quantity of y sub 1 minus y sub 2 squared. Now let's have a little practice. Given this problem, what is the distance between the points 5, 6 and negative 12, 40? Let's substitute these numbers to our formula. But first, let's choose the first coordinate and the second coordinate. So I will be choosing 5 and 6 as my first coordinate, or the x sub 1 and y sub 1, and the negative 12 and 40 as the x sub 2 and y sub 2. So here, x sub 1 and y sub 1 is 5, 6. So my x sub 1 is 5, my y sub 1 is 6. My x sub 2 and y sub 2 are negative 12 and 40. Again, my x sub 2 is negative 12 and my y sub 2 is 40. So substituting it to the formula, x sub 1 as 5 minus x sub 2 as negative 12 squared plus 6 as y sub 1 minus 40 as y sub 2 squared. So 5 minus negative 12 squared plus 6 minus 40 squared. 5 minus negative 12 is equal to 17. So we have 17 squared. 6 minus 40 is equal to negative 34 squared. So 17 squared plus negative 34 squared. Next, 17 squared is equal to 289. And our negative 34 squared is 1156. So we have now square root of 289 plus 1156. Let's add them together and we will have a square root of 1445. And the approximate value of this square root of 1445 is 38.01. And that is the distance or the length of the line segment. Now, to check if our answer is correct, let's use GeoGebra Classic. With this GeoGebra Classic, our work in many problems in mathematics will be as easy as it is. And now let's input the first coordinate, which is the 5, 6. So let's input here the first coordinate, which is 5, 6. Enter. Then we have a As you can see here, A equals 5, 6, or the first coordinate. So we have A here as the first coordinate, the 5 and 6. Now the second coordinate, let's type -12 and 40. Enter. So we have here B as our second coordinate, which is -12, -12, and 40. So let's put a line segment, click A to B. And as you can see, F is equal to segment AB, or it gives the distance as 38.01. So if you are not sure if this is correct, you can also click here, click the distance or length, then click point A to point B. And as you can see here, distance AB is equal to distance A and B. Is 38.01, or AB, line segment AB, is 38.01. So as you may see, our answer is correct using the distance formula. Hope you learned something today. Again, I am Jerry A. Pariscal. Thank you.